Welcome back to Alex's Lawn Adventure, guys. So today is Memorial Day, so let's not forget the main reason behind that. But as a lawn care person, today is a big milestone of when the first real good fertilizer application is going to be going down. So all around me here, I have an assortment of different things that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be mixing up my own liquid fertilizer today with these different products, and then I have one spreadable product. Now I'm going to talk about all these, but if you watched a few videos back, I did a soil test. I do have my soil test results back, and so what I'm actually going to be putting down kind of correlates with the soil test. So we're going to go check those out now. Okay, so here is the results. So this is just a little picture, a graph of what this actual information is. I didn't print it big enough, I guess, or small enough, kind of cut some of it off, but you get the point. So our first thing over here is nitrogen. Now nitrogen is hard to tell, and especially coming out of winter because you haven't done nothing, so your nitrogen level is going to be low. My phosphorus, potassium, they both look good. One is a little bit high, but it'll be okay. My sulfur is really low, and my calcium is really high. So we're going to try to do something with this application today to kind of help the sulfur and maybe not necessarily lower the calcium, but try to balance them out. Everything else kind of across the board looks okay. My iron is a little low. You can see actually in these numbers where iron is 4 and a good is a 4.11, so, or 4.211. So we're going to try to do something with the iron to get it up also. My pH is also becoming a little bit low throughout the years. The last few years it's been fine, but it's becoming a little low. So one of the products we're going to put down is ammonium sulfate. And I know that ammonium sulfate can actually, eventually, it's going to take a while, decrease your pH. But we're going to try to do something to kind of increase it while using the ammonium sulfate. So we're not going to be able to fix all these in 1 year. I mean, this has been 3 years that I've been trying to work at this. So we're just going to try to do little by little. So the first product I have here is Ironite. This is iron. Now, here in southern Iowa right now, we're not getting a lot of rain. We're getting a fair amount of heat. So all this stuff that we're actually going to do, we're going to water it in. So I'm going to do sections of my lawn because I don't have irrigation. So I'm going to be pulling the hose out, using the sprinkler, getting it watered in. So I'll show you guys how I do one section, but this may be maybe even a 2-day process to do all of it because it's just going to take so long to mix it all up, put it all down, get a sprinkler out on it, and get it all watered in correctly. So this is going to be, you know, kind of a sectioned off deal. And so with this Ironite, we're going to put it in the spreader. We're going to spread it. It's got your spreader settings on the back. So this is going to be one source to kind of fix the iron problem. Now, what we also have here is a liquid chelated iron. Now, we are going to mix this into our solution here and try to get a little bit more iron down on the grass blades themselves. So it says on the back of here, I think 8 ounces to 1 gallon of product, 1 gallon of water. So we'll mix that up. And what we have here is ammonium sulfate. And we're going to mix this at about a pound per 1,000, well, pound per gallon, so it'd be a pound per 1,000 square feet. So if we did a pound per 1,000 square feet, it has 21% nitrogen with 24% sulfur. So that's going to be our sulfur problem, is we're going to try to help it with that. So with the 21, we're going to be putting down 21 or 0.21 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet. So not quite a quarter of a pound of nitrogen if you did a pound. Now you could do, you know, less than that. You could do, I think they say usual average 8 to 10 ounces per gallon. So we'd be running it a little bit high if you did a pound, but you can mix it however you want. So we're gonna mix all these products. So what we have here is our water. So what I did is I just did 2 gallons of water because we're gonna do this in sections. So I actually filled this up with 2 gallons because it's a 2-gallon sprayer, dumped it in here, and then we will mix all of this all together and dump it right back in there. That way we know it is, the squirrels. There's some squirrels climbing in the tree. But we're gonna mix all this back together so that way we know we have the 2 gallons. We're not gonna be wasting any of this product or anything. So, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mix. Yeah, you wanna, to mix all this together, a lot of people have like the drill attachment and they can spin it all together. I don't have that, so we're just gonna use a paint stick and mix it all together. I don't know, we're gonna see if it works. So actually, I think the first thing we're gonna do before we mix this is we're gonna apply this Ironite to the section that we're going to be putting all this down first, because I wanna get that watered in. And I wanna do that first before I spray, and then I have to walk through it. So let's get that done first. So we have our scale zeroed out. We just put the Ironite on and the spreader. We just got that done. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna put it on here. We're gonna mix up enough to do 2 gallons. So right there's 10 ounces. So if we were doing 1,000, that would probably be, try not to get too much on the shovel so I don't dump it like that. Okay, so there's 1 pound. So right here should be 20 ounces. 20.4, so it'd be close enough. So what we're gonna do, there's one big chunk, we're gonna kind of beat that down a little bit. We're just gonna mix this into here. We'll get our paint stirring stick. Mix all this up because we want all this to dissolve. It'd be nice if I had one of them drill attachments, spun it around, you know, kind of like a drywall thing, but made for this. Okay, so that is for there. Now let's get this iron out. Now this stuff, I do believe, if you're not careful, it can stain your concrete. If you're spraying it on your concrete, so I'd probably recommend not doing that, or on your deck or anything like that. So we're gonna do 8 ounces to the gallon. So we got 2 gallons. We're gonna need 16 ounces. So we're gonna need 4 of these filled up. And I'm doing it over the bucket just so I don't get this on the concrete. I'm gonna try not to get it on my hands neither. Oh no. That's not good. Might stain the bucket. Okay, I'm gonna go get a paper towel and clean this off of me. It's what you don't want to do. That's why you're supposed to wear long sleeve, long pants, but you know, we didn't. So, we'll be back, we'll stir this up, and we'll get it back in the sprayer. Okay, we're gonna try to do this without dumping it. Let's do this in the grass. Hope that don't fall over. Could be a catastrophe waiting to happen. So you can see it needs kind of mixed up a little bit. We're going to shake it. It's not fully dissolved. We really need one of those mixer things, really. I wasn't quite sure what else to use. So we're just gonna do it this way for now, I guess. We might not get all the AMS. I'm gonna put the lid. We might not get all the AMS mixed up like we want, but make sure that lid's on there tight before I start shaking this. Hopefully this will get it diluted. There wasn't a lot that wasn't dissolved, but you could see it kind of floating on the top there. So we're gonna let that sit for a second. We'll open the cap and kind of take a look and see how it looks. It's kind of foamy. That's about all we can see. So, we'll give it maybe one more shake and then we'll just go for it. This is not a how-to video. This is how I'm doing it video. So, if you got other ways to do it, comment below, because this is my first time doing any of this. I don't usually do this, so we're learning. Well guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. We got all the spraying done. We're going to get it watered in. It's been a fun one. We got a few more sections left to go of the yard, but this is what I'm doing this year. I'm going to do some spoon feeding. So, you know, low doses of nitrogen and try to keep the lawn watered. We're not in a drought, but we haven't gotten rain for at least a couple weeks now, so it's not very good. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like it, comment, whatever. We'll see you in the next one.